Okay. I thought that was something different, but I guess Jay just got the intros confused this week because
It's not, I ain't mad at that,
I ain't mad at it.
and I'm happy the nigga some case on our side.
Exactly. Shout out to the homie Sam K. You already know MMA Underground airs on this same channel right before we get up here. But what's good, people? How y'all?
Word. Same old shit, man. What's goody with y'all? Hey, matter of fact, I don't know if y'all peeped earlier today. Now, I mean, we threw a little surprise playlist episode, straight Pisces gang shit, a bunch of Pisces. So, you know, me and Jay birthday is like right, you know, right next to each other. So,
Yeah, your
gang
birthday
season.
what, Sunday?
Yeah. Sunday.
It's
Fucking
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Sunday through the 31st.
Yeah, man. 31 days of March Madness. Yeah, it's gonna be rough because you know I work at a school, so it ain't gonna be that easily to get all 31 days the way I would like it to. But I'm gonna do what I do.
Listen, one monkey don't stop no show. It can't keep a real player down, nigga.
Damn right, I be in this shit rocked half the times anyway, so I'll be all right. What's good with you though, man?
Shit, I'm chilling. Been an interesting week. One of the other homies had a birthday earlier this week, so you know, I celebrated with these niggas, and I'm like, nigga, honestly, recovery after like 30, 35 is different, nigga. Like niggas in the
Yo,
EP, huh?
I keep hearing people say stuff like that, like yo, after 30, after 35, this and after 40, this and all this, and I'm like, yo, I'm not there yet. Like I'm not even.
And it might have just been because like we bar hopped, and I ain't never bar hopped. Like that's never been my shit. But like we bar hopped for a
Okay.
minute. Like so we was walking from point A to point B type shit. Like I wasn't necessarily like like I wasn't drained by like my body, but my knees and legs was done, nigga. Like trying to bar hop. Niggas hit like 4 or 5 different spots, trying to bar hop and dance at every single one.
No, see. When I do the ball crawl, I ain't dancing at these spots. You, Gusto's here now.
Nah,
Gusto's out. Next bar.
I was trying to get my dance on there. I'm in there. It was like house music and shit. So I'm in there with some Africans and shit, doing African dances and shit, nigga.
They probably thought you was king too. Like you big man, you be king where we from.
Nigga, like brother, you got to get the. He's like, you got to get the scarf and drag it across the ground when you're doing this. Like, oh, like, all right. That's what I feel like. 'Cause other than that, like I said, I was good the next day. It was just like, man, I didn't feel like walking nowhere. Like, man, listen.
How long you was gone?
2 days.
Okay. Quick little getaway. No wrong with that.
And then we almost seen a fight. Like one of the bitches that came out of one of the clubs almost fought this crackhead and shit. But honestly, they was being disrespectful. So like, I'm not even mad at the Fiend for reacting the way that she did, because she came out of nowhere. And she was respectful. She's like, excuse me, don't mean to startle you. Not trying to be on no weird shit, but would you possibly have a couple of dollars to change you to spare to me? And the one nigga that was with him was like, I only got cocaine. And then the other bitch gonna be like, give me 25 minutes, I'll be right back with some crack. And the bitch said, do I look like a crackhead to you? Yes, you do. But but she said, do I look like a crackhead to you? And then she got upset, and then they about to start fighting and shit. My one homie's out there trying to like play the peacemaker. Then there was one of his friends, this white dude, like he seen me. I had pulled my phone out, and he said, nigga, he didn't say nigga, but he said, you better not yell World Star. Nigga, I was about to scream that shit.
Yo, do people still yell out World Star?
Nah, but I was about to resurrect it that night.
Yeah, I just thought about it. So you said it, I'm like, yo, I don't remember the last video I've seen with somebody yell out World Star, unless it was on World Star. But
nobody yells World Star no more, but shit. If I get
is World Star even still around? Like, is that website even still? Is World Star even still around? Is that shit still popping?
All that shit is still around through what's that shit called? via
Instagram.
via Instagram. All that shit's still around,
Let's see,
but it's really around. No.
World Star Hip Hop. Oh shit, she's still here.
Yeah, then so is that Piff. But are we really gonna be like, oh yeah,
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yes, all right. So, because since I'm on World Star, the first thing that just popped up is the King and 50 Cent Ti debacle, if you want to call it that.
yeah,
Um, yeah. First off, salute to Ti because this Ti's rapping like he done went back a few years. Like he sounded Rubber Band Man, right? It sound like trap music. Ti.
and you said that about a little over a month ago, and I was like, whatever, and I didn't really like dive too much into it. But with this beef going on, and between Jay was talking about the track yesterday, we had the little. I went back and I listened to it. I'm like, nah, yeah, this shit sound like it do. It sound like trap music. Ti. It don't sound like It don't sound like the
It,
Ti that we was getting in recent years and shit like that.
it almost sound like he's doing the comedy shit, and I wouldn't say it's not working, but maybe it's not working as fast as he wanted to, or not the way that he liked. So this shit lit a whole nother fire on his ass as far as going in the studio and putting some shit together. Like
I,
he just
I
sound
feel
like
like
he's just whole new motivated right now.
niggas was testing him because of the comedy shit.
What you mean, like other celebrities probably seeing if he's still the same Ti or whatever, or
Yeah, like this nigga raps now. This nigga don't rap now. He's in comedy. He be doing all such shit. So I feel like when you start trying to do something different other than what people know you for, people get weird and try to act like they like to like I said, they like to test the waters and see what can happen.
I could see that. I could see that, but I mean, Ti's never showed us that he's anything from who he always been. So it's like I don't know. Even with the whole comedy shit, like I wasn't tripping about Ti doing it. I thought he was trying to fast track it, which you can't do that. Like you gotta just like rapping, you gotta test the rule. You gotta test these rooms out. You gotta rap in certain areas, see if your flow fits with these type of people. Or so I think he tried to fast track it, which kind of I guess if you want to get jokes on that, okay, cool. But Ti still Ti, obviously. Like he's still like, and then 50 kind of took it too far. Like, come on, we gonna act like 50 ain't take it far. Like we gonna like people gonna act like 50 didn't cross the line. Like, yeah, we know 50's good for that shit, but like T.I. said, you got the right one, nigga. I ain't these other guys. I ain't none of these other guys. Like, I fuck you up, T. I fuck you up, 50.
Yeah.
And
Like,
people sitting on King, like, oh, King, sit your young ass down. I'm like, nigga, he defending his mom, nigga. What the fuck y'all want him to do?
yeah. And realistically, like, and people keep trying to say, like, because I was watching somebody, I don't remember who, but somebody's particular take on it. And I'm like, yo, first off, like, King's not wrong for defending his mom. That's number one. Number two, like, I like the fact that Fifth ain't scared. That Ti ain't scared. But I also just like the fact that like they're not. I like the fact that like this is shaping up to be something. This is gonna be a nice one. This might end in violence, possibly.
And that's one thing I don't want to happen. Don't get it twisted. I like
I
when
don't want
rap
that to
beef.
happen, but I'm just saying it's shaping up to be.
I like the rap beef to go where it's like it can possibly get violent. I just don't want it to get violent. I like when it's like, oh shit, yo, somebody might shoot each other if they see him, but I don't want it to get there and playing with baby moms and dead family members and all that shit. Like it's getting dicey now.
Yeah,
Quick too, quick.
because Kid damn sure wasn't playing. He talking about dig your dead ass mama up. I said, oh okay, yeah. But like that's
Listen, 50 did it first. 50 jumped out the window first, if I'm correct, right? Like 50 was
not yeah.
posting tiny all over, like looking whatever the fuck he did. Like
Honestly, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at none of it. I'm just like, I'm 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 just happy that it's happening. Like, cause everybody acts like they're so afraid of 50, and I'm just like, yo, what is there to be afraid of? Is he not a human? Does he not like bleed like everybody else does? Like everybody gives him these weird ass passes. Like, oh, nah, I don't want to get on your bad side. Nigga, get on his bad side. Like, usually the
See,
people that are that aggressive and bully type nature, like he is, they usually have the most chinks in their armor, and that's why they are the way they are. And when you
yeah,
stop,
yeah, yeah, for the most part.
and when you sit back and like really think about like everything that goes on and like listen to it and look at it, you like, nigga, there's a lot of shit that like niggas can get at fifth about, but people just don't because they are afraid of the nigga for whatever reason.
And that's why I say a lot. Like that's why I said like once 50 did the Diddy documentary, I'm like, all right, cool. I hope you have nothing in your closet because it's going to get to the point where people are going to be like, all right, 50, we can't wait for your like.
Yeah,
I
because
don't think 50 got to the point. I don't think 50 ever really got to the point where people was waiting for his downfall. Like I don't think he's ever gotten there. But he keep doing this shit, this bullying shit. I can see where it could lead that way. Like, I can see where after a while niggas like, all right, 50 man, like Jay. As soon as somebody say something bad about Ho, everybody jump on it and be like, yo, see, I told you he was crazy. I thought he was a bad guy. Blah blah blah. Like people are waiting for Ho to crash and burn, and 50 gonna get his turn if he better leave niggas alone, man.
it's definitely on the way.
Cause ain't there's no way in hell you all the way this clean.
No, you're
I
not.
don't think so.
Even just from what we have heard in speculations about like stuff, like yeah, the nigga not cool. Not to say it like that. Like everybody got skeletons in their closet, pretty much.
Definitely, 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 definitely. But then again, let me say, all right, now suppose, hopefully, like, all right, we gonna hope it don't get violent. Now suppose we can get 50 and Ti on a Netflix card fighting on one of these exhibition fights or whatever like that. One of these shit like the Tyson and Floyd fight coming up. We know it's an exhibition fight. Let's get 50 and Ti on the undercard.
In the words of the immortal Keith G, I'm here for it.
The wild part about that is that Fifth and Mayweather, they spat and Ti and Mayweather. Damn, that'll be a crazy card. Tyson, 50, Floyd, and Ti. Yeah,
So we got
that's an
Floyd
all
versus
star.
Mike and then Ti versus Fifth.
Yeah, that's an all star card right there. Niggas is buying that. Even if you ain't got Netflix, motherfuckers gonna buy Netflix for that one.
Do you think? So let me ask you this: Do you think? Do you think Mike is just hating, or do you think there's validity to what he's saying about Floyd?
I don't need to see. I'm not even sure. I haven't heard what Mike said about Floyd. I didn't even know this exhibition shit was really happening until like maybe a couple days ago. I feel like.
Well, I didn't know they
Cause I
was
hear
having
about
any.
I hear about the Floyd and Pacquiao shit, which I'm still kind of up in the air about. But the Floyd and Tyson shit, I didn't even know what Tyson said about him. At least not
I
lately, not as of lately.
I mean, nah. I mean, this. I don't think he ain't said that lately, but this was like some old. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, when you said Floyd is not really the greatest because
yeah.
blah 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 and all this. That's opinions. That's opinions. I know people like to say, "Oh, Floyd pick and choose who you want to fight and all this blah blah blah." I would say part of that is true. Part of that is true, but that's what happens when you are the big draw. You can kind of pick and choose who the fuck you get to fight. That's one. Two, don't be mad if these motherfuckers you be betting on knocking Floyd out get in the ring and then look like fucking peasants. It's not Floyd's fault that he's that much better than like what the fuck? Like it's not his fault. It's not his fault that he's better than you. Like what the fuck? Like you want him to dump his shit down to get caught with a knockout punch out of nowhere or some shit? Like make that make sense. So yeah, I'm not mad at Floyd if he's picking and choosing a little here and there and And say, I mean, give him some competition, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah, like I said, I don't really watch too much boxing, so my opinion ain't worth a hill of beans. But at the same time, I
I
don't know.
watch a shitload of boxing. I watch too much boxing.
I do feel like niggas is stretching it a little bit. Like I said, like just be like, because he's like, like I said, I heard it. Like I should say I don't watch too much boxing, but I watch specific fighters. Like for me,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
so I'm like, yo, realistic. He like his reason in his comparison. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Like Floyd picked this fight, may have quote unquote picked this fighters. I get that. It wasn't what you necessarily. It wasn't what you're used to from back in the day. But at the end of the day, the nigga is still undefeated. And they talk about Floyd's prowess and like practice and stuff like that. So he's really not a slouch. Like he just people mad because he defends himself. Like nigga, I wouldn't want to get hit in boxing either. Like who wants to get punched all upside their head and shit? Brains getting
Like,
rattled.
like before Floyd started being on his Money Floyd shit, and this when he would this when he back when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. That's when he was, I mean, he was more offensive. He was really putting paws on people and shit like that. Yeah, it looks good for the fight. I get it. But now we talking about longevity. We talking about how we gonna survive longer in this game and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm definitely with Floyd with the whole let me get more defensive and not end up like Ali. Nigga, like I ain't trying to be like Riddick Bowe. Like what you talking about? Like I'm with him with that.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't see anybody but like, oh, I love getting punched in the noggin. Motherfuckers like it makes me feel alive. Like nah, that shit is just
Floyd,
crazy.
Floyd is broke. The tax man is Adam. I don't give a fuck if Floyd is broke. I just want to see good fights. I don't care about the money that he got or don't care. That's one thing I'm never like. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers and their money. That shit don't mean shit to me. I just want to see some entertaining fights. Um, Even with the Floyd and Pacquiao shit, supposedly Floyd is officially going to come out of retirement for that one. And I mean, I don't think it's a smart move because Pacquiao has been more active than Floyd, but that puts that draws the card a little bit more because now it's like, oh shit, now we might get to see that 50-1. Like he might be 50-1 instead of 51-0. Like so, it's
Manny Pacquiao been drinking a lot of Hennessy. Y'all better watch out. It should make you a better fighter.
They got different kind of tequila out there in Pacquiao land. Oh, didn't the Philippines just get fucked up? That's probably why he got to take this Floyd fight. Philippines is fucked up out there.
Yeah, he's like the president king of like the Philippines.
No, I get what you're saying, Jay. The point is though, taking these fights is because he's broke. I get that. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
But
boxers
so
aren't
what?
financial geniuses.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that as like, so what? Like he's broke. All right, cool. So what? Let me see a good fight. Remember, at one point Tyson was broke. Like, you know what I mean? Like boxers go broke. I don't think there's any boxer that's really, really flourishing like that other than like Oscar De La Hoya. Like after boxing. Like he might be the only one. I'm just off the top of my head thinking Oscar De La Hoya might be the only one that's really, really still flourishing after boxing. Everybody else is just living off they greatness and they past and just showing up and doing this for the camera. Give the little opinions here and there, like shit.
Pretty much.
Yo, I don't know. Well, you said you don't watch shit like that, but the Clarissa Shields fight, another big Pisces. Nah, I mean, big Pisces shit. She beat the brakes off old girl. Damn, Sharon Cruz. I be fucking up her name, but she beat the dog shit out of her. Kelly Price out there remixed the national anthem. That shit was funny as hell, yo. That shit was funny as fuck, yo.
You
Cause
think Kelly Price remixed the national anthem?
yo, Kelly Price is first off. I think Kelly Price is from New York too, so salute to her because that's some real New York shit she did. before Kelly Price went out there was another girl. I forgot. I don't know her name. I don't think anybody even cared about what her name is. She went out there and did the Black National Anthem. You know what I mean? The
Yeah, the
lift
same.
every voice and sing. She went out there and not saying she killed it, but she did okay. So here comes Kelly Price. She's supposed to do the national anthem. She come out there. She was like, "Oh, say does that star spangled." She went to the ending of the song and went straight into the Black national anthem and shit.
You said she did what?
She sang like the last four bars of the regular national anthem and then went straight into the Black national anthem. Now in my head, I'm like, that's fucked up because old girl just sang the shit before you. And now here come Kelly Price bodying that shit because you know she sound beautiful still. So she was up to body that shit, but it was just funny as hell. I'm like, yo, you went to the last four bars of the fucking national anthem and went straight into the lift every voice and sing. I was like, oh, that's dope. I'm like, that's dope.
I'll go back and check it out.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. Fuck the hell the national anthem. That shit deadly as hell. Like we said, that's trap music right there.
Yeah, no, that shit.
Yeah, that shit had me bugging, yo. But yeah, she started singing that shit. Kelly Price body that shit, she was like this sounded beautiful. And Clarissa Shields beat the shit out old girl. And you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Papoose out there shining. Yo, salute to Papoose for the level up. From Remy Martin to Clarissa Shields, that's a level. That's a level up. Couple levels up, honestly. Remy Martin out here looking bad right now. And
yeah,
I'm not
nah,
just talking about physically, not physically looking bad. Remy Martin still look good. I'm talking about the way she's looking in the public, fucking with the battle rapper, Easy the Block Captain, and the way she went about with her battle league and everything. Like, yeah, it's not looking too great for Remy Ma at the moment.
yeah, yeah, nah. Like I don't know, Papoose, that was a level up. Even though Clarissa Shields, like I don't know, it's a level up on the boxing tip. Yes, or for her being a boxer. But then I'm like, Papoose be picking some wild looking females. Sometimes I be thinking to myself.
Well, we only seen Remy and Clarissa. We don't know who else he was dealing
Yeah,
with.
the two we seen been pretty strong.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's proven that he has a type. He wants a chick that can possibly kill you or kill you. Um, hey, I mean, hey, it is what I don't know. Now, when I'm saying level up, I wasn't talking about looks and all that. I guess
No, 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 I
I
know
mean
you're talking about like overall, like
but that's still to each his own. Some people, I mean, some of us like Clarissa Shields more than Remy Ma, and vice versa. Like some of us think Remy Ma may look better. But I'm talking about as far as the after the breakup and whose trajectory is looking a little better. Papoose is just
I'm not.
he's winning in the breakup. He's winning in the breakup.
Who the fuck was Remy Ma in the first place? Like, not to say it like that, but like,
Mm-hmm.
don't get it to like, yes, Remy can rap. We
Yeah.
cannot ever take that away from her. Remy lyrically is nasty, nigga. From the
Yeah.
very first moment we heard her on Big Pun album, wherever the case may be, Remy been a spitter.
And a
So
killer or a shooter.
yeah, so I'm like, you can't take that away from her. But at the same time, I'm not super crazy about like, she's not really the
A
that was
draw.
that was about it. She wasn't really a catch.
She okay, I get what you're saying about that, but for Papoose, them together, it made sense while they were together. At least it made sense. Like, okay, I can see why you with Papoose and vice versa. Like, it made sense. But the funniest shit is when we, well, for me at least, once I heard Pat was supposedly cheating on Remy with Clarissa. I was like, damn, that one actually makes a little bit more sense than Remy for some reason. I was like, yeah, oh, I don't know, maybe because they both Pisces, but I don't know. That shit made a little bit more sense.
I mean, nigga, listen. After how she did him with Easy, the block captain, nigga, yes, she deserves it.
Yeah, easy out here looking. And don't get twisted. And I'm not an Easy the Block Captain fan or whatever like that. But I'll always admit when he battles, and I'll be like, yo, I'll be wanting this motherfucker to lose. But he be beating the shots. I'm like, damn, Easy, you won that one. Shit, I'm not one of those haters that just because I don't like you, I'm just gonna say you I mean, you
You're not
lost
gonna
the
say
battle.
you're trash because he trash.
Yeah.
Or because you have a disdain for him. Oh, look at these big words. And then like disdain.
Disdained. But he be out there killing niggas in some battles, so I ain't gonna lie. But lately he's just been, especially since Papoose supposedly knocked him out, it's been going downhill for him and Remy.
That's the crazy part. Like niggas better stop playing with Papoose hands. Pause of Africa, because realistically, like Papoose really be fighting niggas. Like even remember, then he put the beats to Fat Joe many moons ago, right?
That's the rumor. That's the story. Yeah. Supposedly Fat Joe was trying to check Pap about some shit or some studio or some shit like that, and Pap wasn't off that. Like, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn, nigga, fuck you.
and he's from Brownsville in particular. Am I correct?
Yes, you're very correct.
So them niggas a different breed of niggas in and of themselves to begin with.
Shit, I mean, listen, MOP, Brownsville. Listen, say no more.
And every nigga from Brownsville got hands.
Or some form of it. Some kind of some form of hands. Yeah, like you said, yeah, Tyson from out there. So yeah, oh yeah. I might be wrong, but I think Jordan was from Brownsville. I know he's from Brooklyn, but I think he's from Brownsville. And if Jordan is from Brownsville, then it wouldn't make sense of why he punched who he punched in the fucking face, white boy? Was it Kukoc or Kerr? One of them two.
I might have been. I don't remember.
I think it was Kerr. I think it was Steve Kerr he punched.
Yeah.
And that would make sense if Jordan's from Brownsville, then yeah, that story checks out like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, he punched Kerr, and I don't know if Steve Kerr deserved it or not, but he deserved it.
He put the pause to it, nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's crazy. It's so cool. Like I'm like all these podcasts and shit like that are coming out. Like I'm glad that they're coming out because we get to hear all these stories like behind basketball shit that we never knew, and just like or like even moments that we remember seeing but didn't know why it happened. And it's that's why that went down like that.
I like not watching, but hearing some clips from some of these music podcasts because I always like a lot of times I'll be having stories in my head like, yo, I bet you this went like that and that's why that happened. Or I wonder why his verse is not there, or why her verse sound like that, or why this part of the hook sound like this, or this. And then when they tell the story, I'll be like, told y'all, and I'll be thinking I'll be crazy until I hear them say the same thing that I was thinking. I'll be like, all right, so I'm not tripping. It's mad songs. I'll be like, yo, this doesn't sound right here. And then you hear the story of some shit. I'll be like, oh, I knew something was wrong with that shit.
So let me ask you this, because I saw a post earlier this week, and I don't know, it was an interesting post because I honestly I don't really agree with it, but I want to see where your head's at. Pause if applicable. Do you feel like do you feel like a person failed as a rapper if they become a podcaster?
Oh, I seen that shit. No, because no, people could make that joke, and I get it. If you make the joke, I get it. But if you look at the top podcasters, rappers, or whatever like that, or the ones that's actually doing pretty well, Jim Jones popping, Fat Joe still popping, Kiss is still popping, Fab still popping.
That's what I'm saying. And none of these dudes really failed. They just kind of moved lanes.
Yeah.
Like I can't say any of them failed. Like
People make the joke and say Joe failed, but I mean, and I get it. I get the joke. Don't get it twisted. I get the joke. But if the nigga was always preaching independent and stayed independent and then went on some independent shit, did he fail?
Fat Joe didn't really fail. It was
I'm talking about Joe Button that time. This time I'm talking about Joe Button. People like,
Joe
ain't nobody
Button.
say Fat Joe. People don't say Fat Joe failed, but people will say Joe Button failed because one hit wonder, pump it up, blah blah blah. I get it, but if it all worked out the way he wanted it to, or the way he wants it to, or whatever, I mean, is it too much of a failure? I don't know.
But then he stopped rapping because he felt like he wasn't getting the recognition of it all.
He stopped rapping because supposedly, from the way I gather it, he wanted to keep shit very, very independent. Everybody around him kept wanting to get money from other people to help out, and they're like, "Yo," and he's like, "Joe, like, no, we could do the shit ourselves," type shit, blah 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 blah. And then after a while, it's like, "Fuck it, yo, y'all don't, you know what I mean? Do shit my way."
What I'm gonna keep trying to talk to you for.
And now in the long run, you see a lot of people doing the independent route. Everybody clowned him when he first started when he's first doing the podcast. Now almost everybody have a podcast now. And he's, I mean, I know Charlemagne just got that Netflix deal and shit, so salute to that. But as far as independently, Joe Budden the only one that's doing on some independent shit and might be making, not saying making more than everybody, but on some independent shit, he might be making more than everybody. Because everybody else got deals with this one and deals with that. He ain't, I don't know. It is what it is.
In my personal opinion, Charlotte, I mean, I salute to him on the deal, but I don't know, Charlemagne's a
I liked Charlemagne, the earlier version of Charlemagne. After he started playing more into the politics a little bit more, that's when I kind of, because then he started watching what he say a little bit more. I like the outlandish shit. I like him making Little Mama cry. Like I like the Brandy jokes. I mean, he gonna chill out on the Brandy jokes, but that shit was funny. I like them smelling whoever's seat when they get up. I can smell your butt cheek, and that shit was funny to me. You know what I mean? But you know, this new version of him.
Yeah, you know, so I can see where some people wouldn't find it funny, and I don't know. To me, it'd be sometimes it'd be like, I guess the other antics surrounding him sometimes are like, but you know, niggas a journalist, so I get you gotta ask the quote unquote tough questions.
Yeah, and people, and then he got known for that. When you go see Charlemagne, you know he's gonna ask you some shit that might make you feel uncomfortable, and you either gonna take it or leave it. And I mean, he's gonna push the button. I mean, listen, he learned from Wendy Williams. Like, you learn from the best. Like, as far as like, when, like, say what you want about Wendy Williams, she was one of the best. I mean, like,
you can't take that away from her.
And that's Big Jersey, just in case y'all forgot.
You can't take that away from Wendy. I'll give you that.
She put Charlemagne on, and now Charlemagne's a $200 million man, some shit like that. He got with Netflix. So that's big. That's big. That's big right there. Pause.
Yeah. That is major.
Got your shit on Netflix. Like, that's dope. I haven't watched it. I don't know if any of the pods actually made it to Netflix yet. I ain't watched none of them shits on Netflix, but I don't watch any of those pods that's over there. But if it's up there, I might tap in and see what's up.
Well, the pods on Netflix?
Yeah. I don't watch any of those pods. Like, a lot of pods I don't watch because it's like, if you need a guest in order for me to tap in, I'm not sure how good of a podcast you are, because you need a guest for me to watch it. Like, depends on who the guest is, I'll watch that episode. Like, I don't know, but I guess if you guest based and if you like that shit, then so be it. But it's almost that, it's about that time for me, 10:45. I'm out this bitch.
Got you.
you know, let you do the sign out.
Well, shit, you already know. Yeah, since we ain't got no HoF tonight, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. You already know. Freezus Khrist paying gusto. This
nice mellow vibe for the night. Nice mellow vibe.
make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Feel better by the way, HoF. I heard he's sick.
Oh, he is? Fuck
Yeah.
him.
Make sure you hit that little bell at the top of the screen because, like I said, it's 8 shows on this channel, and it'd be a shame if you missed any of them. So make sure so you get all notifications you locked in and loaded with us. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I'm missing? You know what?
Just tap in.
Just
Follow
tap
me.
in
I'm doing a lot of rapping.
and make sure y'all check out the playlist this Friday. Yeah, Google Pay, because Pay been doing a lot. There's been a lot of ciphers, been a lot of heat, a lot of mics and booths and buildings been burned down behind that young man over there. So make sure y'all go and tap in with that one. But yeah, and in the words of the great Frenchman Payne Gusto, we love y'all and we out of here.